Okay, gents and ladies, we're going to look at tools that I bought that I don't use ever. Literally ever. First, we're going to talk about these. I have a little bit more of an excuse, I'd say, than I feel like a lot of people, because I kind of bought these for videos, but I don't use them ever. They're the Wiha Stubbies. They are not good. Okay, moving on. One of them is a 16-in-1 and one of them is just a 6-in-1. They're just not good compared to any of the other ones. And they're around the same price, say, as this guy. And this guy's 1,000 times better. I also don't really use this because I use a PB Swiss one. And the PB Swiss one's like $5 more. And it's, I think, way better than this one. But the Klein one is better than these, in my opinion. And that's way cheaper. So yeah, different options. This guy I don't use that much, but I still use him once in a while. This bit ratchet, this Vera bit ratchet, because I have a Filo one that I like better. This is like 40, 30 bucks that I pretty much wasted, so perfect. Mind you, I mean, it's not necessarily wasted because I have the object, right? These Engineer PH55, the blades on these are really nice. I do like the micro serrations that grab onto any sheathing, insulation, anything like that, so it doesn't just, you know, voop, you know what I mean? Does work. And they do work well. And the serrations, like, if you were to cut this with a normal pair of scissors, they'd slide right out. But I could probably cut this in half right now because those serrations grab onto it. And the blades are really nice. Overall, from here up, they're really nice. They even have a little wire cutter on them. And this is a wire stripper, apparently. Don't ask me how. I was able to do it once, but I don't want to. The handles are awful. They're hard, cheap plastic handles, and that ruins the whole thing. They're uncomfortable to use. They just feel awful. The PB Swiss, the Knipex ones are awesome. The handles on them are awesome, and they're a little bit different though, so it's not a direct comparison, but they both from here up are awesome. The Knipex are way better from here down. These suck from here up. I don't use them. Here is this 11-in-1 that I bought a while back for a video, and it's awful. I don't like it. It's huge, and you drop this thing from any length, from like hip high. I know there's probably going to be comments saying just don't drop it. I understand. Stuff happens. Everything in this thing goes everywhere. These bits fly to literal hell. They just go and they go. And it just like shatters on the floor. So I'm not a big fan of it. It doesn't feel the worst in the hand because of the rubber. But it's, like I said, it's massive. It feels kind of cheap. I'd prefer the Lenox one that I put in a video a while back over this. And the Lenox one's cheaper. Alright. This little Milwaukee Stubby ratchet. This might be really handy for you automotive guys, but I don't really use it. I kind of bought it for a video too. I kind of dislike buying things strictly for videos, so I try to find something that I will actually use a lot in my work and stuff like that. But sometimes I still buy things for videos just because I'm curious on how they work and how they are. This does what it should do really well. It's a tiny, but I don't have a lot of use for it. I have use for like something like this more than this. Next is these. Just really, really don't use them much. They're 35-21 115s from Knipex. They're really nice, they're super expensive, and they're super finished. They look really nice. They're precision electronics. Needle nose. They work really well. They have a really nice spring action to them. They have a really nice coated handle. They are obviously made in Germany. I just don't have a lot of uses for them. I keep them around the house. Once in a while I use them to do something, but not as useful as I thought they would be for my case. And obviously all of this is just, you know, my case. It's not, none of this stuff is good for you where it's all awful. Obviously not. Along the same ratchet line is this Duratec guy. This guy was only 19 bucks or something, or 10, or wow, something. It was pretty cheap, so it's not that bad. It's a dual-sided half-bit ratchet on one side and a 1/4-inch ratchet on the other side. It does work. It doesn't really hold bits all that well. As you can see, that compartment is a little wonky. It holds them okay. It's not magnetic, and there's nothing really inside of it holding it. It's just friction, basically. The knurling on it really is not knurling. It's more like a tiny, tiny bit of texture. It doesn't really give you all that much, but not the worst thing in the world, but figured I'd throw it on there. So this is about it. For stuff I don't ever use, there's a lot more stuff that I use once in a great while. But the stuff you buy for videos, you know, like this. Like, I wasn't going to include stuff like this. This I bought for a video. It's a Black & Decker ratcheting screwdriver. I probably will never use it. I hate buying stuff for videos. This kit I bought for a video. Okay. That's why I've kind of stopped. This I bought for a video. That's why I've kind of stopped doing tool after tool after tool. Because it is an endless money pit. And obviously I have to be somewhat financially smart on my part. And not just waste money. If, you know, people like Last Best Tool, they're definitely making money back from it, so it's a little bit easier to stomach, and you're able to do that higher stuff. And, you know, if you get sponsorships and all that stuff, it makes it a lot easier. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm very happy to have a channel at all, and I will continue to post, but I can't. I kind of got, when I first started, you kind of get in this headspace of, oh my god, I'm gonna be the best ever in the world, and, you know, it's just not a realistic mind state. Or state of mind. Mind state. But I really do appreciate you watching, and if you want to support the channel, feel free to like, comment, support, subscribe, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.